Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new video in which I'm gonna bring you some good news. Not so long ago, Wargaming gave us the possibility of unlocking a free premium tank, a tier 8 specifically. Either the Progetto 46, the Centurion Action 10 and the Centurion Rack. It was organized during the Twister Cup. They wanted players to be involved in the Twister Cup, which is the annual biggest event World of Tanks Blitz is holding, and therefore in order to make it more entertaining, they gave us the possibility of unlocking those for free. And it seems like the event was so popular that Wargaming decided to give it a second try, because when you take a look at their latest video, there is a small hint. When you take a look at the end of their videos, and don't worry, we're gonna pause it, there we go. Wait. You saw this, claim. There is something to claim, and we have 3 tanks represented. If we zoom in and wait a little bit, we see that, bang, we get ourselves what seems to be a coupon. But what kind of coupon? Well, probably the most interesting one. Once we isolate the picture and zoom in a little bit, we see that, well, it's a ribbon for you to be able to unlock a tank. Usually, these kind of events, linear like that, are made completely for free, which means that you will probably have the possibility of unlocking for free one of those 3 tanks. But what kind of tanks are they? If you're new to the game, you're probably never heard of Type 59, Centurion Rack, or AMX M449. The 3 of them will be available for free. How is it going to be organized? Pretty much the same way Wargaming did with the Twister Cup event. Unlike watching things and needing to unlock a currency through your watch time, here it's probably going to be about you playing games and unlocking a currency either every time you play or every time you win. So it's going to be a win-based event. But the rewards are worth it, because you will be able to unlock completely for free the 3 of them. Not the 3 of them, you'll have to pick one of those. And to be fair, if I had to do a list straight away, I would tell you the best one is the Centurion MK51. The second place goes to the AMX M449, and the one to avoid as much as possible is the Type 59. Simply because the tank had been around for a very long time, and it's overhyped because it was one of the first premiums to be implemented in World of Tanks Blitz, but in the end, it's not necessarily worth it in the current meta. But for the others, well, it's kind of interesting. As we already talked about the MK51, I'm just going to present to you the AMX M449. Unlike most Frenchy tanks, this one is actually armored, because at the front, especially here and the side of the turret, you are literally impenetrable, except with gold shells from Tank Destroyer. Keep in mind that you still have a huge cupola right there that is a weak spot and will be penetrated quite easily, and also that with this tank you don't want to side scrape at all, for 2 reasons. The first is, if you do, your tank is naturally angled for you to get a huge weak spot every time you try to side scrape. And the second thing is, if you side scrape a little bit too much, as the side armor are extremely thin, you will get penetrated regardless. So with that tank, same as the AMX M454 at tier 10, you stay straight in front of your opponents. For the other statistics, it's kind of easy. You have a great accuracy, a good DPM, a good reload time, a good penetration, a good average damage, a good gun depression. Everything is really cool about the gun itself. It's kind of the same as the one you have on the Tiger 2. So if you like the gun on the Tiger 2, you should like the one on the AMX M449. And once again, unlike other Frenchy tanks, this one is not equipped with the craziest engine ever. Usually you will be sitting at 30-35 kilometers per hour, which is enough for you to join the main group of battle and brawl against your opponents, but not enough to circle or try anything stupid an AMX 5100 could do. Now, in order not to lose too much time, because I'm kind of in a rush right now, I have a lot of things to do, let's go for a live battle, so you see how I'm supposed to play that tank on the battlefield. So, the first thing is always hiding the lower part of the hull. It's extremely important with that tank, because otherwise you will get penetrated in no time. To do that on that map, we can try to tell our people to go on the right side of the map. It seems like I'm not followed, so I'm not gonna bother. We are not taking any risks, and we are going with the rest of the mediums. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Maybe that the T-54, E2 and E-75 are going to encounter some resistance, but it seems like it's not the case, which means that, well, we did the right thing. There we go. We are trying to jump into the battlefield as soon as possible, and we're kind of lucky on what's happening right now, because, whoa, first of all, we get a chariot here, but most importantly, well, we don't have any tank destroyers that can penetrate us straight into our cupola. So there we go, Charioteer got obliterated, and now we sneak one on the STI. As you can see, the cool thing about that tank is its ability to just snapshot things. We're gonna wait for something to poke around. Same here. I encourage you to take that position because it's a crazy one, especially when people are crossing. Unfortunately, they are done crossing, and now we have to deal with kind of a huge wave of people. Okay, there we go. We sneak one on the STG, and now we're kind of stuck in that position because I do not want at all to side scrape, but it seems like I'm gonna be kind of forced. Okay, there we go. We get one on the STI. We are not bothering too much, exposing our hull. And now, it seems like we're gonna lose this one. I truly don't see how we can come back, but hey, we're gonna try. If we kill the tier 9 tanks, we should be safe, because after all, we have an E75, which is a great tank. For the moment, I'm not getting focused at all. There we go for an APCR straight on the STI to be sure to get the kill. And now, it's just plain pleasure. Here we go for the Chieftain. We sneak one that doesn't seem to do a lot with the high roll damage, because it's only 388. But, well, we didn't say our last words. There we go. Can we maybe get one of them? Okay, I can't penetrate with cold shell, not a problem. And now we are going into it. We are heading straight into it, and we're probably gonna go on the mighty Emir. We use our adrenaline as well. Come on, can we get the guy? Maybe with HE? Yes, we can. But your HP damage seems kind of low, to be honest. And here you see what I told you about the fragile tank we have. I got penetrated by the T-49 quite easily on this one, straight into the ass. But this is something to be expected. Now, maybe some of you are going to say, oh, Pantoufleee, you did not highlight the armor profile. We don't know if that tank is a good one. Well, the armor profile is good, simply because if it was not, people wouldn't have tried to sneak shots on others instead of me. They shot the others because they knew my tank was hard to penetrate. The STI knew. The T-49 knew that it was easy to penetrate me from the back. I get you. But, well, the others, it was kind of easy. So now, the only thing we have to do is finding the T-49. And I hope it's not going to take too much time, because I don't like when light tanks are running around at the end of the battle right now. But I can't blame them. I would have done the same, to be honest. Okay, cap. Yeah, I think we're gonna cap, because otherwise we're gonna take a lot of time to find that boy, and I'm not into digging stuff. So here we go. We're gonna go with the 75 and pretty much with everyone. Dang, there we go. I'm gonna try to hide the Pantera in order for him to be protected once capping. And now we wait. And you see, just like that, how powerful that tank can be. You see that I did not try to side scrape, or if I did, it was really with nothing over angled. You also saw that this tank is great in all down, and that people will try to avoid shooting at you if they have the choice of shooting at someone else, which can be a good thing for you to stand a little bit more time on the battlefield. Okay, I feel like this guy is not gonna show himself, and I'm just gonna stop here. He will not show himself, will he? No. Oh, not a problem. There we go for base capture. That kind of sucks that we finished the game like that, to be honest. But he wanted to troll, he got what he wanted to get, and well, everyone is happy because in the end, we got the victory. And so, just like that, I get myself a lot of credits, because with that tank, you do a lot of credits, as you can see by the total credits, even if it was multiplied by 2, so if you divide that by 2, it must be something like 19,000, something like this. Well, it's truly a good reward. Same for the Centurion that we already highlighted. So if you want to take a look at it, just go ahead. And for the people that want to know more about the Type 59, here are the statistics when the tank is fully equipped. I'm not even gonna bother telling you about them. I mean, when you take a look at them, you already understand that this tank is not worth it. So there we go. Here you go for the turret, the engine, and the suspension. And hopefully, I'm gonna see you soon for a new video. Bye.